Hey everybody, this is The Last Emperor, a wonderful film by Bernardo Bertolucci on the Criterion Collection. Take a look at this with you here. Here's some beautiful shot here on the front. I don't know how well the yellows are going to come out on this, but I can tell you that these yellows are really bright golden yellows. This is Criterion number 422 on the Blu-ray, and this is in you can order a regular case for this, like that clear case like a lot of the Criterions. I guess it's an Amaray case. But I like it in this. I don't know, I may do that eventually, but I really like it in this. This one is 187 minutes long. It's, I'm sorry, 1987. 165 minutes long. It's in color, it's in stereo, and it's a 2.0 to 1 ratio, 2 to 1 ratio. High definition, very great digital transfer, DTS HD master audio, stereo surround, beautiful audio commentary with the producer of the movie and the screenwriter. There's a nice booklet in here, as there are with a lot of Criterion collections. So I'm going to take a look at that. Let me just slip off the slipcase here. And inside, we've got... this is the story of Puyi, and it's a true story, by the way. It's dramatized, but it's the true story of Puyi, who was the last emperor of China. He took the throne as a child emperor around the turn of the century, and he was ousted by the communist regime. So, but I don't know how well the colors are going to come out, but these are just glorious colors. And the movie, the cinematography, that's what first struck me about this movie, is the cinematography and how beautiful everything was in it. The disc itself, relatively plain, as discs go. But, and it's just got this backdrop, which I think is pretty classy looking for that. This is the Blu-ray. And I'll show you the back of this too, I guess. It's just black. Kind of, just classy looking, I think, all the way around with this. Here's the booklet that comes with it, and it's a thinner booklet. It's probably 20 pages maybe, something like that, but just beautifully shot. Here Puyi in his later years. He was a prisoner of the communist regime. Here he is while still emperor, but clearly older than he was when he took the throne. A lot of critical analyzation. Here's a list of the cast. Peter O'Toole's in this, by the way. Here is the emperor, not when he first takes the throne, but a few years into his reign in the Forbidden City, closed city that the emperor and his guards would be at. Essentially rule the country from this closed city, this forbidden city. And I can't recommend The Last Emperor enough. It does drag a little bit for me in the latter third. Once the communist regime comes in and kind of takes Puyi out of that forbidden city, it loses a little something for me. It's still a great movie, and I love it all the way to the end. But it just drags a little bit more for me at that point than it does in the beginning when he's a child and he's growing up, and it shows the Forbidden City and all the nuances there, and how he's kind of cloistered and hidden away from the public at large. So the second half and the last third, of course, also shows how he deals with that, how he deals with being out of the lost city, and how he deals with being a prisoner, and how he interacts with other people. And he had a lot of grace and a lot of pride, and carried himself well. For someone who was a child in the beginning of the movie, for someone who's been kind of cloistered and hidden away, he does well with others. He plays well with others. So I really recommend The Last Emperor. If you want something that's beautifully filmed, that's just gorgeous to look at. It is in English. I should mention that. It is in English. No need for subtitles, but there's some there if you want to put them on. Beautiful movie. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend Bernardo Bertolucci as a director. And this one, no exception here. He did a wonderful job with this one. Highly recommend The Last Emperor. filmed in 1957. I'm sorry, filmed in 1987. Really, the dates and the times on this one have really kind of screwed me up. 1987, 165 minutes long, in color. The story of Puyi, Emperor of China, the last Emperor of China, who took the throne in Peking in 1908. And highly recommend this one, guys. So check it out. Last Emperor, one of my favorites. Take care.